ang Execreation na napilitan si Mpl-Ph na gumamit ng YSS. Nagamit nila yon at some extent into the mid-game. Sila yung dominating. Pero kasi yung pick ng Onic-PH is talagang nagre-rely going into late game. That Hayabusa, together with that Claude, nakita natin kung paano na-utilize ng maigi ng Onic yun on Game 4. But Execreation, since naban dito ang Benedetta by Onic, ang kanilang magiging priority would be the Lunox.
And this is a very risky first pick for the side of Execreation. I know that Lunox is a strong hero. Pero kasi, ang dami mong iniiwang open para sa side ng Onic if you get the Lunox early on.
Ang dami nga. Ang dami ngang mga open dito for the side of Onic. Well, Execreation did actually negated some of the heroes na posibleng ma-burst down. And this Lunox is still undetermined kung saan ba talaga ang pwesto nito. This still can be used by Etomax on even by Kelra. But for Onic-PH, they don't really care as long as makuha nila ulit yung Claude together with this Cho, wherein kanina hindi naging maganda. And kung papansinin mo, two matches dito sa series na to, hindi naging maganda yung outcome. Etomax did use it earlier. Ginamit din to ni Iyakno at some point, and yun din yung mga games na natalo sila. And for Onic, if they would want to put it still on the gold lane, kailangan medyo may mabago. At least yung mid mo, medyo sabihin na natin pang-early or sumasabay. But for Execreation, they're still gonna get the Kufra for Chakno. We've seen this earlier, humuhuli ng Kagura. Will still be the same?
It's not a matter of getting yung mga meta heroes at this point, I think, Rob. Ang ginagawa nila ngayon, kunin mo yung komportable ka.
At ito.
Kunin mo yung gusto mong gamiting hero para if ever man tayo yung madehado dito, at least nagawa mo yung best mo dun sa hero na gusto mo.
Nagawa mo at nagamit mo yung pinaka-komportable ka. Yes, I like that, Butters. And looking at the draft ngayon dito na Execreation, we can already determine kung paano magpapan out to. Chakno would be on the Kufra, Kelra will be on the Harriet, and Etomax will be the one to use the Lunox. So wala pa rin silang jungler dito for the side of Mpl-Ph. And Barats will be locked here by Onic. So, Lancelot muli ang nakikita kong possible ban dito ng Onic-PH.
They go for Pakito.
Pero yung Hayabusa, this can also be used by Execreation. Nagamit to ni Mpl-Ph during the regular season, and naging maganda ang outcome ng laro na yon. And malay mo, dahil yung dalawang panalo ng Onic ay Hayabusa, baka maibalik ng Execreation yung favor na yon against them.
Yeah, and ito lang, Rob, ang masasabi ko dito. For the side of Execreation, they go for that Harith. It might go to Kelra. Or if ever man may twist of fate na gawin dito bigla yung side ng Execreation, pwede nilang ibigay yan kay Mpl-Ph, and it could be a Harith jungler.
Wow.
Which, I think yung 70-30 yung probability niya na mapupunta siya kay Kelra, kasi Kelra has been a monster on this Harith throughout the MPL Season 7. For Execreation, Chakno on that Kufra, yan yung pinakahuling anchor nila eh. Na literal, kapag ginamit ni Chakno yung Kufra, parang makikita mo na lang siya gumagawa na siya ng outstanding plays.
Oo.
At certain points of the game, and Onic dito at
Hindi nila hahayaan.
curveball.
Oo.
Nagbato ng curveball. Kumbaga, kanina sila bato na straight ball. Kinurball nila ngayon, sila nagban ng Hayabusa. And they're just denying heroes for Mpl-Ph.
Exactly. And it's a good read for Onic-PH banning that Hayabusa. And I must say, talagang magiging auto-lock yun para dito kay Mpl-Ph. But Lancelot is open for the taking dito ng Execreation. Meanwhile, Kagura would still be locked by Onic-PH. Most likely gonna go for Kyrie or even Iyakno. I doubt it's gonna be Iyakno. But going back, Execreation, ano ang magiging jungler rather dito ni The King, Mpl-Ph.
They go for the first two picks. That is going to be a glue and a Lancelot. At ito na nga sinasabi natin. Bakit nga ba pinalusot yung Lancelot? Ang Onic, meron silang Cho. So hindi sa kanila magiging problema yan. In a sense, hindi magiging problema para sa kanila. Meron sila panghuli, okay lang yan. Pero kasi iba pa rin yung snowball factor kapag maganda talaga yung start ng ng isang lance eh.
Agree ako sa'yo dyan. And hindi lang yon, yung glue, which is yung MVP ng Onic-Ph na gamit ni Jay kanina. The question is, are they ready for this kind of lineup na ibabato sa kanila ng Execreation? Kung papansinin mo ngayon dito sa 5 heroes ng Execreation, they have the early advantage in terms of the Lancelot. This Harit would be their scaling hero. Kung sabayan, etong Lunox na to, talagang sasabay dito, even with the tanky members dito ng Onic-Ph. But still, Onic, they have a lot of burst potential in terms of damage and scaling as well with the Chango, with the Kagura, and we've seen Hate use this Claude. Game number 4, or rather, ang daming games niya dito sa series na to na Claude siya at talagang nagde-deliver. Wow! Eto Butters, masasabi ko, itong Game 5 natin, ang hirap ma-determine kung sino ang posible or sinong mas nakakalamang in terms of the draft. They have their own winning conditions. Pero the ones na masasabi mo na probably an easier lineup to pull up, probably it's gonna go for Execreation.
I would say na both of these teams, kahit ano mangyari sa kanila, they are both comfortable with the drafts na ginawa nila. Nakikita natin yung mga heroes na gusto nilang gamitin. Si KLVJ with the Lance, si Keller nakuha niya yung Harith niya, si Hate with the Claude, si Kyrie nakuha niya naman dito yung kanyang Kagura. And this is going to be the final game of this lower bracket match. Kung sino matalo dito, tanggal sa playoffs.
Hey, oh wow. I can only say, Butters, na sobrang excited ako dito sa laban na to, specifically on the early stages of the game. Like the first 5 minutes, I might say that the glue was on the side. So, ang pinaka-interesting match-up talaga dito was actually definitely gonna be the mid. Since itong si Renzo talagang clear the minion wave and just simply wait out kung mayroong pupunta sa kanila. Even on the top lane, that Harit and Chango.
We would like to give shoutouts to our main observer, Kenji.
Yes!
And siya yung nagdadala sa atin ng camera or camera works netong game.
Yes, shoutouts to Coach Kenji. And going back to the game. So, paano ba magpa-pan out to? So sabihin na natin, it goes, unang mag-level 4 dito, I might say that Execreation, yung mas capable in going into early game, like probably getting the first turtle since nasa kanila yung Lancelot. And we've seen Hate being very patient talaga dito sa kanyang Claude na talagang hinihintay niya lang yung right time, or kung hindi man sila makakalamang, he would definitely just farm all the way up until the late game.
Onic, unti-unti nila kinukuha yung mga level 4 ultimates nila. Iyakno, ang surprising para sa akin, he is at level 3. And nauna mag-level sa kanya si Kellera. And Kellera mukhang mas nagiging aggressive siya eh. Eto Max, mahuhuling nga dito si Hate. Unti-unti niyang, sabihin natin hahakasin kahit papano. Etong si Hate para kahit papano ay mapaalis siya. And alam mo, iniisip ko nga ngayon si Hate kalaban niya Execreation at nasa laglagan sila.
Oo nga parang ang hirap isipin or rather tanggapin, pero it has to happen at some point talaga, Butters. Pero right at this point, KLBJ, Execreation,
I don't think na Onic pwede silang pumilit dito sa turtle kasi Lancelot yan eh.
Yes, pero nagamit na rito ni KLVJ yung Phantom Execution. Retribution would be ready in a while.
Oh! Uy, kamuntikan na naman!
Muntikan talaga yung flame shot na yon. Kailangan mag-ingat ng Execreation with those kinds of flame shot na magagaling from Kyrie. Pero yung talon dito ni KLVJ medyo nag-alangan. Pero ang ganda ng puncture out doon ng Lancelot. Pero naiwan si Chaknu with a Detona's welcome na magagaling dito from Dilar. Pero makakapag-disengage pa rin naman.
And kamuntika na doon si Lance. And actually, ang ganda ng effort ni Kyrie. Kasi, kung hindi niya ginawa yung play na yon, that could have been a free, sabihin natin, buff para kay Lance. Pero nahuli ni Eto Max, si Claude, si Hate, pero mapapani siya. Pero that is still a win for the side of Execreation kasi na-delay nila si Hate.
Yes, for sure. And kakakuha lang din ng purple buff doon ni Hate. And we all know that a Claude would always want to have a purple buff on the early stages of the game, specifically kung jungler ka, kasi mauubusan ka ng mana to be able to spam your Art of Thievery dahil hindi ka naman Yes, hindi ka magbe-build naman dito kasi ng Demon Shoes wherein ginagamit yon for the side lanes. So right at this point, medyo nakakuha ng early lead dito ang Execreation. They are the one who is dictating the tempo against Onic-Ph. Pero still, we are on the even ball game, Butters, dahil wala pa naman nakakabasag dito ng Torre. Lancelot, ito talaga yun eh. Kailangan nating pansinin ang mga galawan dito ni Mpl-Ph dahil that would definitely make a lot of difference dito sa laro na to. Kailangan niyang maging on point. Specifically with dodging skills, using his Thorn Rose and yung mga puncture niya. Nagawa niya yun kanina, nakataka siya. Mpl-Ph, I can say, Butters, is in the zone sa Game 5.
Pwede natin sabihin yan. And right now, Raptor Machetes left and right. Binato dito. Si Renjo kay Etomax. Pero Etomax with enough amount of damage. And I think they can take si Dilar down.
Wow, they got 2 kills across the map, Butters, from the top lane. Si Iyakno, tas sa may bottom lane si Dilar. Yung pillar ng Onic-Ph natumba at 4 minutes in. Ngayon, libre kay Mpl-Ph na masecure na naman yung susunod na turtle. And still, this just like Game 4, Execreation is with a commanding lead. Pero nagiging patient ang Onic-Ph dito, and even Hate, hindi siya basta-bastang nagre-react sa mga ginagawang, sa aggression na ginagawa dito ng Execreation.
It's all about patience. And kailangan gawin ng Execreation to unti-unti. Kailangan din nila pala kasi si Kelra, pero Jay, with the kick, si Etomax yung mahanap niya. Renjo, nag-ultimate lang siya. Left, right lang yung ginagawa nila. And ito yung pinagkaiba ng Execreation sa Onic. Yung Onic kanina, ginamit nila yung glue as a tank. Yung Execreation, ginamit nila ngayon si Renjo bilang glue.
Exactly.
And si Iyakno ay mahuhuli ng Phantom Execution.
Pero kung iisipin mo kasi, Butters, yung sipa na yun ni Jay, it didn't make a sense kasi hindi nila maburst down talaga doon si Etomax, given that's my order of brilliance, and the only one na pwedeng sumama sa kanya doon was the Kagura from Kyrie. And hindi pa enough yung damage nila doon at na-pick off na naman si Iyakno sa may top lane. And look at the glue doon ni Renzo. Talagang para na siyang Malayurinos din. Kinakat niya na yung minion wave dito ng Onic-Ph. And slowly, Execreation are getting ahead on this game.
And ito yung plano talaga nila eh. Mid-game centric sila. Sila yung maghahari ng mid-game. Kailangan nila antayin si Kelra para makuha niya yung items niya at siya magdadala ng ulam pagdating ng late game. At kung papasin mo, naka-mystery shop dito si Kelra, tapos may 2 kill pa siya. Talk about a better combination and a better start for the side of Execreation. Napakaganda na ito ginagawa niya. Si Chakno sinipa niya, pero I think Jay has the Shunpo at makakatakas naman siya.
Na-force yung retribution doon ni Mpl-Ph with Dilar in that barracks. But once again, another pick-off from the top lane, and that's gonna be Kyrie at this point. At hindi na matter ngayon kung nagamit yung retribution na yon kanina at hindi napatay doon si Dilar dahil magre-respawn na naman yung susunod na turtle. Kuha dito ni Mpl-Ph yung kanyang purple buff. And Butter, 6 minutes in, halos lahat ng gusto mong mangyari sa team nyo ay nangyayari ngayon sa Execreation. Getting objective after objective and even kills.
But you cannot take them out of the equation. Ganito din yung nangyari ng game number 4. At ito na nga sinasabi natin na Etomax dito. Nahuli. He has the flicker. Mag-flicker at siya. Pero yung turtle, makukuha nila Mpl-Ph. Wala tayong magagawa. Walang magagawa inside ng Onic dyan. Kasi unang-una, yan talaga yung isang innate strike kapag kumuha ka ng isang Lancelot. Malakas kayo in terms of objectives. Yun yan overturn. Tinalay sila Kelra. Pero hindi sila makokontrol at hindi sila mat-take down nung skill na yun.
Yes, but Butters, Kelra dito has been 3-0 doon sa may top lane, plus nabasag pa nila yung Torre doon. This Harit, hindi pa nga natin nakikita talaga literally na sumasayaw to its own Zaman Force. And isa yun sa magiging problema rito ng Onic-Ph later on, specifically itong si Iyakno, dahil pwede na siyang pasukin sa may backlines. Yes, buo na yung kanyang Queens or yung Ice Queen Wand, pero that is not enough to be able to hold down the aggression na meron ngayon ng Execreation.
And this is it. I think this is going to be the opening. Nakakailangan nila si Renjo ang nahuli. Pero sa totoo lang, napaka-tanky ni Renjo dito na hindi na din enough para sa kanila or para sa Onic na gumamit ng kahit anong resources para lang mapigilan siya or ma-takedown siya. Alam mo, ang pinaka-upside na lang dito for the side of Hate bilang Claude, kapag ginamitan niya ng Art of Tuberculosis Glue, kapag naka-ultimate, 10 stacks agad.
10 stacks agad, pero you're just hoping for the best. Speaking of best, Blazing Do It dito ni Hate. will be used to try to cancel the purple buff dito ni KLVJ.
Naku!
Rose will be there. Oh, Battle of the Junglers to, Butter. Sino ang mas mananaig? Dating team o itong bagong jungler ng Execreation? Hate over KLVJ. And King KLVJ wins.
That was a questionable play coming out from Hate. Kasi sa totoo lang, he had no business going there. And at the same time, meron siyang buff, na orange buff dun sa may taas. If only gusto niya kunin yung buff na yon. That could have been a deny play para hindi that could have been a risky play para sabihin na lang natin na hindi makuha yung orange buff ng Lancelot at hindi niya ma-deal yung maximum damage potential niya without the orange buff.
Yes, that might be very questionable for the side of Onic-Ph. It could have been, parang may part ngayon for Onic-Ph na nagre-rely ka na lang din talaga dito sa Claude, and from long napunta yung kalamangan dito for Execreation. And oh no, Chaknu with the plays. Sinipa na siya dito ni Jay. Blazing Duet, walang tatamaan bukod sa minion wave. And oh no, Butters! Mukhang ito na ang tamang posisyon, ang tamang oras para basagin ng ibaba o even take down the Lord. Ito na ang Zaman for si Kelra.
At eto si Jay, medyo may drift siyang ginawa doon. Pero tignan mo si Kyrie, tinakbak lahat. Chaknu, eto Max. Kelra, hindi nila ipipilit. Si Renzo nandun sa may backline. Pwede siyang mag-penetrate pero hindi niya nagagawin. Now, this is Execration's time to probably end kung ano man yung nangyayari dito. Pwede nila antayin yung 12-minute mark para kunin yung Luminous Lord, or pwede nila kunin yung Lord ngayon at antayin mamaya-maya ng onte yung Luminous Lord na pagkaangat nun para tapusin na yung laro. Pero I feel mas magkakaroon ng extra or extra value para sa kanila na antayin na lang yung Luminous Lord.
Yes.
Para hindi na umabot ng late game. Yun nga iniiwasan nila dito eh.
Or probably get a pick-off for Onic-Ph na force nila dito ang Order of Brilliance ni Eto Max. Still didn't manage to get a pick-off dito for Execreation. And as for Execreation, Kelra is already having most of the items na kailangan niya rito is already building on the Thunder Belt. Dahil buo niya na yung Holy Crystal, Feather of Heaven, and as well the Calamity Reaper. Execreation, sila ang may malaking tsansa na makuha tong Lord, pero they are very disciplined. Ayaw nilang isugal na baka ma-steal dito ng Onic-Ph, and like what you've mentioned, Butter, pero dito may sipang magaganap.
And that was a great play from Jay. Kailangan dito ng Onic kumuha ng mga maliliit na play na to, yung small victories, na kahit sabihin mo si Chakno lang yon, this is room for a breather.
Yes.
Para makahinga yung Onic, kasi kanina pa talaga sila pinupuwersa ng Execration na lumabas sa comfort zone nila.
Sa kung iisipin mo rito, Butters, Onic-Ph, hindi pa sila nakakabasa
Oy!
ni isang Torre.
Dilar, what a play!
Dilar with a Detonas, welcome!
Ang ganda ng ginawa doon, and this might be the turnaround na hinahanap ng Onic. And Jay with the kick, Kelra, nandun sa may pinakaharap. Zaman Force, nagkakabatuhan na. Renzo, KLVJ and Kelra, they will back off.
Kailangan maging maingat dito ng Execreation. Yes, lamang sila dito ng almost 7,000.
Si Jay? Jay! Oh! TikTok!
With the plays, pero attentive doon si Kelra, or rather nakapag-recall, hindi umabot, pero still, ang tanong, iaabot ba ang Execreation dahil sinusubukan ng kunin dito ng Onic-Ph, ang Lord na to, KLVJ, malapit na siya dito, pero yung payong ni Kyrie, almost half HP, yung ating Lancelot, pero na-reset yung Lord, Butters.
And hindi na yan yung iniisip ng Onic dito. I feel na binitawan din nila yung Lord kasi alam nila lalabas yung Luminous at nabubuhay na unti-unti yung Execreation. And tignan mo yung Execreation ngayon, sobrang dominating nila dun sa fact na kailangan nila agad makuha yung Lord na yun. They have been waiting for this, and the Lord goes down. This is the perfect timing para sa side ng Execreation na tapusin tong game na to.
Posible nilang magawa yun because this is a Luminous Lord, pero hindi natin pwede i-take account dito na meron pa rin na bang isang Iyaknu, may isang Chang-O na pwedeng burahin or tunawin yung Lord na yan. Yes, looking at the items nila ngayon, Ice Queen 1, Glowing 1, and Holy Crystal, enough naman ang damage ng isang Chango na yan to be able to deal a lot of damage. Pero yung mga outside turrets dito ng Onic, yan ang siguradong delikado.
And hindi sumasama yung Execreation doon sa may Lord. Ang ginagawa ng Exec, tinatry nila i-take down lahat ng outer tower para mapaliit nila yung mundo ng Onic. Onic, hanging by a thread. Tignan natin kung paano nila gagamitin yung kanilang na-farm na items at yung kanilang hero potential dito. Yes, maganda ang pang-clear wave ng side ng Onic. Meron silang Meteor Shower, meron silang Blazing Duet. But it only takes one small misstep para ma-burst down ka ng Exe.
Renjo with the place. Binody block niya yung Meteor Shower doon ni Iyaklo. Kaya nakapag-dire-diretso yung pagbasag doon sa may taas. Kelra with a Zaman Force na pagbasag ng Torre sa gitna. Delikado na ngayon dito ang Onic.
And Jay, pinilit niya kontrolin lahat ng members ng side ng Execreation doon sa pagpasok at pag-tower lock. And here comes the fight! Kel VJ! Oh my goodness, tinamaan siya kanina dito ng Blazing Duet pero nag-takedown 1 by 1, 1v1 laban mga kaibigan, and that is going to be Onic. They will be eliminated from the MPL playoffs.
Oh wow, look at that! Execration, look at the faces dito ng mga members